What if just 3 smart signings could tip the Premier League title in Liverpool's favor? Well, that's exactly the debate taking over the football world right now, and fans are buzzing with opinions. From tactical reshuffles to dream signings and surprise performances in pre-season, Liverpool's squad rebuild has everyone talking. The big question isn't whether they can compete, it's whether they've already done enough to win it all. Before we dive into the fiery fan reactions and break down the pulse of the fan base, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more football fan perspectives, and let us know in the comments who you think Liverpool should sign next to guarantee the title. Let's jump into it. One of the hottest topics coming out of the discussion wasn't even about new signings. It was about a current Liverpool player, Mac Allister. Many fans were quick to shut down any talk of replacing or benching him. Some went as far as to say that after Virgil van Dijk, Mo Salah, and Alisson, Mac Allister is the most important player in the squad. People are calling him Liverpool's best midfielder by a country mile. Untouchable, irreplaceable, and central to any title challenge. On the other hand, there's some debate around whether bringing in a star like Florian Wirtz might push Mac Allister out of position. It's a bit of a paradox. He's been brilliant, yet with players like Wirtz and Szoboszlai shining in pre-season, rotation seems inevitable. But for most fans, the idea of compromising Mac Allister's role feels like madness. Next up, the back line. And here, the message from fans is loud and clear. Liverpool need a center back. Now some feel the club is walking a tightrope, relying on a defensive unit that's either injury-prone or underproven. With Joel Matip gone, Kwanzaa sold, and Joe Gomez's fitness always under scrutiny, fans worry it's shaping up to be a repeat of the 2020-21 season when makeshift defenses cost Liverpool dearly. One person even joked that counting Gomez as a full option is optimistic at best. Might as well count him as half a defender. There's also skepticism around some of the rumored targets. Jan-Paul van Hecke. Some say he'd slow down the back line and struggle in Liverpool's high line. Others counter that he offers depth and versatility, possibly even fitting in as a defensive midfielder in emergencies. But overall, the consensus is clear. A top-level center back is a non-negotiable if Liverpool are serious about silverware. While the headlines focus on transfers, a big chunk of the fan base is actually more excited about what they've seen in pre-season. Dominic Szoboszlai looks sharper, stronger, and more confident. Like he's gone up a level. Ryan Gravenberch has impressed with his transitions and positioning. Even Konate, despite some mixed reviews, has had moments of brilliance pressing into midfield. And then there's Rio. The young starlet is already getting fans out of their seats, lighting it up with flair and finishing. Add Cody Gakpo's clinical touch, and you've got a front line that's as dangerous as any in Europe. Some supporters are even saying the team is scary now. And that's before Wirtz, Ekitike, and other potential signings fully settle in. Speaking of attackers, the idea of adding Alexander Isak has fans dreaming, but also debating. Isak's name is popping up as the final piece in Liverpool's title puzzle. One person even said that Isak would be the cherry on top. But some fans think the current front line, Salah, Gakpo, Jota, Diaz, and now Ekitike, is already overloaded. Still, the chemistry Isak could bring, especially with Ekitike on the left and Salah staying wide on the right, has tactical potential. Last season, Liverpool often relied on their left wing and striker interchanging fluidly, and fans think this duo could elevate that even further. One fan joked, Wirtz and Ekitike pretty much guarantee the title. Just stick in a CB and it's a lock. But not everyone's sold. Some feel the fee for Isak is too high, and others believe Liverpool don't even need him to win the league. Even a City fan admitted they've bet on Liverpool this season because of how strong the window has already been. Andrew Robertson's place in the team also came under fire, but fans were quick to defend the Scottish full-back. Some people felt the criticism of Robbo was lazy. After all, he's been one of the best left-backs in the league for years, rarely misses a game, and still puts in elite performances. There's excitement around Milos Kerkez as a new signing, but most feel he's not at Robbo's level yet, and the hope is that competition will raise both their games. A few fans did express concern about Robbo's contract situation and hope he gets an extension to finish his career at Anfield. Liverpool's midfield depth is starting to look impressive, but is it too much? With Mac Allister, Szoboszlai, Wirtz, Gravenberch, Endo, and youngsters like Harvey Elliott and Stefan Bajcetic, fans wonder who gets the minutes and who gets sacrificed. Endo has quietly gained respect among the fan base. Some say he's solid enough as a backup and brings that warrior spirit to the midfield, even being compared to a Gurkha for his grit. But others argue Liverpool still need a pure defensive midfielder, especially if injuries or fixture congestion hit. A few names like Andre and Angelo Stiller have been thrown into the mix, and some are eyeing long-term successors to Macca, with one bold fan even suggesting Sandro Tonali as a better stylistic fit. As far as fan favorite targets go, here are the names that came up repeatedly. Mark Guehi, seen as a Matip replacement, but doubts about whether he'd accept a backup role. Some even say he's better than Konate. Max Kilman and Ethan Pinnock were mentioned for their defensive reliability. Van de Ven, a dream signing for many, calm, fast, and consistent. Wharton, highlighted for his midfield balance and homegrown status. Konsa, surprisingly overlooked by top clubs despite 3 strong seasons. There's also debate around whether Reece Williams has a future at the club and whether players like Nioni should get more game time in cup matches rather than blocking their path with more signings. One passionate fan even threw in a wild combo deal suggestion. Elliott plus £40 million for Van de Ven, or Nunes for Bastoni, or Chiesa plus £20 million. Creative? Definitely. Realistic? Probably not, but the imagination is there. Beyond tactics and transfers, fans haven't forgotten the intangible magic that fuels Liverpool. One beautiful sentiment pointed to the emotional energy behind the team, especially the 20th minute applause for the number 20 shirt, saying it could be the spiritual force that pushes Liverpool over the line. Others highlighted how unity, fight, and Anfield's atmosphere often make Liverpool more dangerous than they look on paper. As one fan said, an emotional Liverpool is a dangerous Liverpool. So what's the verdict from fans? Most agree that Liverpool have had an incredible transfer window, possibly the best in the Premier League. Wirtz, Ekitike, Frimpong, and Kerkez have added serious depth, and the squad is looking more complete than ever. The attack is stacked, the midfield is balanced, the energy is high, but there's a clear warning too. Don't forget the defense. A solid center back, preferably one who isn't made of glass, could be the difference between silverware and disappointment. Still, one thing is certain, the optimism is back at Anfield. Even rival fans are taking notice. So what do you think? Have Liverpool already done enough to win the league? Or is there still one crucial signing left to make? Drop your dream transfer picks in the comments below, hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and make sure to subscribe for more football fan reactions from around the world.